Welcome back for part number 10 of Archaon versus the earliest Ultimate Crisis. So we have a load of rats to get through here. We're trying to take Tribe Slaughter, which is the Clan Ferric last settlement, at least in the province we've been slowly taking over. And I'm gonna have to fight this manually, of course. I was thinking before I started recording, I should look at the path to glory for this lord, because if I'm going to make him into a Nurgle lord at some point anyway, it may be better to do that sooner and actually get some better magic for this fight. Just anything that can do AoE damage would be quite useful here, I think. So let's take a look at that.
Hail the slaughterer!
Yeah, we've got... Oh, we probably don't have enough souls, do we? Yeah, 2800. Okay, never mind. I guess I spent a bunch of these on other sacrifices. Yeah, alright, let's just fight it then. So I think the question here... armor piercing... The only one on their side who really has much armor is this warlord. Yeah, he's going to be a bit hard for us to hit. I guess we want armor piercing on... Yeah, maybe the... it's not going to make too much difference, but stick it on the Chaos Spawn. Yeah, I think the main question here is whether I want to let the reinforcements come into the settlement, or I want to try and fight them as they're coming onto the map, if I have that option. Yeah, I do have that option. They are coming in here. Okay. Definitely some consideration for letting the reinforcing... Well, yeah, this is the garrison, this 1760, so they're already going to be there. But letting this pile of Skaven slaves come on and come into the settlement just so I can kill more of them and have fewer to deal with later. However... I think I would rather make this battle easier, take a bit less damage, and not care too much if some Skaven slaves survive. And with that in mind, I think my plan is to kill these guys, or basically be right on top of and attack these guys as soon as they come onto the battlefield 2 minutes in. Yeah, I don't believe any of the units in the garrison are going to run out to help, but who knows. Yeah, we also kind of have to worry about multiple Menace Belows, although hopefully 2 of them will be used by the time the reinforcements show up. Yeah, so let's deploy... something like this. Oh, that's actually impassable terrain, fair enough. And the Skaven don't have any magic or AoE kind of weapons teams or anything like that at least, which means we can sort of just clump up here, I think. Alright, yeah, this terrain is slightly awkward, I guess. Alright, let's have you off skirmish mode. Even if they drop Menace Below behind us, skirmish mode on is probably just going to be a nuisance for trying to coordinate stuff. And let's have... yeah, some of the monsters infantry on top of my other guys here. I think, again, when there's no AoE kind of damage coming out, stacking your units up is actually quite fine. Alright, we'll keep the Forsaken... I guess we'll keep the Forsaken kind of slightly back in reserve here, in case they do drop Menace Below down. This is a unit I'm probably not going to keep long term just because it's a bit expensive, and it's a Regiment of Renown, so yeah, if they take some damage here, that's really fine. Then... yeah, Aspect of the Dread Knight, I really don't rate this spell, but causing fear and terror against a bunch of Skaven slaves, just getting them to panic and run straight off the battlefield, maybe not horrible. And then we have Spirit Leech, but this is really a horrible situation for Spirit Leech, there's just no good targets. Alright, I've forgotten somebody. Alright, Warhounds. Yeah, I don't want to leave these units over here just because... Oh, I guess I could outrun the menace below if it spawned on top of them. Yeah, alright, I'll leave them over here then. We probably don't need more help on the other side. Alright, let's see how this works.
It will be done.
Yeah, so most of their forces deployed over this side. Their warlords up here at the middle. And yeah, they've kind of... I guess this is a clan rat unit too. Yeah. Clan rat spears. Alright, that's all fine. Like I say, I don't think the troops will rush out from the garrison. If they do, it's not going to be too much of a problem.
Yes, Lord. Your will.
We certainly will have to fight the Skaven again, because I've got another Dark Fortress I want to take. Oh, okay, there's a menace below coming.
Drag us to the souls.
Well, the good news is...
Chaos Marauders! Charge! Charge them!
Well, the good news is they're going to rout straight away. Okay. What are we getting shot by? A tower?
Horsemen!
Must be, right? Oh no, maybe some slingers. Yeah. Okay, that unit's gone. Don't bother shooting it more.
Where's the enemy? Chaos Marauders!
Alright, we do have... I think there will be another couple of those though.
Roar!
It is something I've noticed with the Menace below in Warhammer 3 is that if there's high Skaven corruption, even the minor factions get a whole bunch of them.
By God's call!
Oh no, that is a tower. Okay. Yeah, it's just going to do a bit of damage to us, no big deal. Another Menace below here. Okay. Well, let's use the Fear, or the Terror spell to try and rout them immediately. Yep, okay, that's good enough. Now enemy reinforcements are coming. Okay.
Chaos Marauders! Very well!
Yeah. Hello, you're in for a bad time. Oh, the Skaven coming out? No. Nope, nothing going on the other side. Okay. I think probably there is another menace below though, so yeah, there is. This one we might just be able to kite around. And this fighting looks like it's going absolutely fine for us. There's just a big mob of mostly Skaven slaves that we're at least killing some of them. I still suspect most of them will just rout off the battlefield rather than dying, but that's okay. We've got some magic, let's just get another one of these down. Yeah, their general here is going to do a bit of damage to us, but looking at this, we're really not taking any significant casualties at all. Yeah, I keep saying enemy reinforcements approaching. I may have just kind of blocked where they're trying to come onto the battlefield, but a lot of these units are routing and just being slaughtered. Yeah. Yeah, very happy with how this is going. Alright, another menace below here. You can just see the icon on the screen. Yeah, so that's number 4, right? That's a lot. Oh, shoot, I let this horseman unit get caught. Yeah, that is the problem when you've got a full stack or more to be managing, is just having units like this get a bit caught. And we've got hit in the rear here. Not that it's going to do probably a ton of damage. Yeah, some of the units don't last very long before disintegrating, but we did lose quite a few on this unit. I maybe cast that AoE spell a bit too early, because we've got a perfect clump of... I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds of Skaven right here. Okay, there's another menace below. Yeah, let's let our Lord fight them, I think. Get the terror buff down again.
See who wields true power! Now!
You guys are getting shot, yeah, okay. Yeah, Marauder Horseman, not super useful in this fight, unfortunately, just because of the close quarters.
Chaos Marauders!
try and get around,
Give us cannon!
charge into such a big clump of stuff here. I'm gonna get a charge in from the side from the Marauder Horseman as well, I think. Yeah, we must be close to the end of the Menace Blow, I would have thought. Some of these ones do have spears, but yeah, we can get a charge in and do a little bit of damage. We're just taking so little damage in our Marauders, although it says most of them aren't fighting. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, we have another Menace Blow. Jeez. Oh, on top of this unit. Ugh, okay. I mean, yeah.
Very well. Your will. Marauder horsemen. Your will.
We managed to lose most of these guys. They'll replenish though.
Marauder horsemen. Chaos Marauders.
Try and just give the orders to charge in again here, I think.
The gods undead.
Yeah, most of them, yeah. I think they were actually kind of in melee. The symbol just wasn't displaying for some reason. And nothing's happening on the other side, just leaving these units.
I have mastery. Such a waste.
Alright, we can kind of cycle charge again, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, some AoE magic here would have just done disgusting amounts of damage. But it's going okay. We've lost. I think actually we maybe came in at 15 or 16 on the spawn of Nurgle. Yeah, they're disintegrating, that's fine.
Marauder horsemen.
Maybe set up another angle here for charging my cavern.
Charge up.
There's still a lot of the rats in here are actually still from old units that are routing, I think, and have not quite disappeared yet. And it's a little hard to tell. Chaos Trolls, yeah. Chaos Trolls and regenerating units are just good in this situation because the Skaven Slaves just don't deal much damage to them.
Sorcerer Lord.
Alright, we've got magic here. Let's try and do a tiny bit to make them route faster. Yeah, I mean, these units have a bunch of kills each. They've been definitely doing solid amounts of fighting. I don't think there's many more reinforcements to come here. Yeah, and they've stopped using Menace Below, and all the cowardly rats in the settlement are content to let their friends outside just get slaughtered
That's what the masters bid.
in
That's what the masters bid.
appropriate Skaven fashion. That's good.
Attack the mortals! The dark gods command me! Blood!
So how have my monstrous units been doing? Yeah, 230 kills on the Chaos Spawn. They've been really dishing out the damage. Alright, we've got this unit that's about to break.
Portal full!
Most of the spawn of Nurgle are not even in melee and they've still got 240 kills. That's kind of crazy. Don't think it'll take too much more for these units to rout. It's always fun finding armies with Skaven Slaves because you get these huge numbers of kills, like 100 kills on the Marauder Horsemen. And, well, hopefully that means we pick up lots of souls after the battle. They're actually doing better at holding than I thought they would be. I mean, they have their Lord right here. How much damage has he done? Oh, he's done nothing. Wow. I guess he's kind of blocked off from being able to shoot, clearly. That's good for us.
That's what the masters bid!
So maybe I should have positioned a bit differently, let them come a bit more into the battlefield to get a better surround, rather than having such a big blob of my dudes, but I would say this worked out just fine.
Sorcerer Lord!
We've got more magic than I realised. Let's just keep spamming that terror spell, try and rout them.
Chaos come! Attack the mortals!
Alright, there does seem to be quite an exodus of rats off the battlefield. That's good.
Bring us to carnage!
Let's try and get our heavy units in to go and deal a bit of damage to this Lord, because we do need to rout him as well. There we go.
So be it!
Yeah, more or less taking out all of their reinforcing army. I guess you should probably go after the Lord as well.
And fire!
So what are his stats like here? Melee defense 45, and then he has the dodge for the physical resistance. Yeah, okay. He's going to probably take something down with him. Maybe not. Oh, maybe he's attacking our Sorcerer Lord? Don't know. I guess we can Spirit Leech him. Yeah, it doesn't look like it'll take too much to make him this route. We'll have to deal with him again in a different battle, but to be honest, the Master Assassins are just an annoying unit to have to chase after and wipe out anyway, so there's a good chance he would have lived no matter what. Alright, we've done damage to him. He's not doing much damage back. This is all good. Just speed it up. And he's gone. Okay, nice. Alright, so phase 1 is done. Let's have a rest for a bit, I think. Yeah, we're all very tired. No need to rush. Take a look at things from the other side. Yeah, they'll have more towers and stuff up. That's fine. I'll just move you over here. If they're going to put a tower on this position. Yeah, and then I think I just use Marauders plus the Monstrous Infantry and just smash through, basically, the rest of that stuff. How much space is there on the left side? Oh, it's like this ramp. Okay, yeah, we should probably split our forces, send some stuff up this way. Alright, let's speed it up. Let our units just rest a little bit. Yeah, I mean, that melee took quite a while to resolve, but we took so few casualties from it. Skaven Slaves just couldn't hit us, even against just mostly basic Marauders. Yeah, and it was a spawn of Nuggle that really... They actually did as much damage as all the 3 other monstrous units put together. That's amazing. Definitely underrated the spawn of Nuggle at the beginning of the campaign. I was complaining that this was the Nuggle marked unit we got, whereas the other one seems so much more useful, but I'd say this has at least outperformed the Slanesh Hellriders or whatever they're called. Nope, these ones are getting shot. Okay, hold on. Actually not bad for taking out towers. Let's try and do that. There seems to be a bit of a glitch with flying units where the when they're attacking a tower, the shots, like, the hitbox or the targeting box is sort of offset so the tower doesn't do a good job of shooting them, but we'll see what happens. That might only be with single entities. We're going to get shot by this other tower too. Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, the tower's going to do some damage to us. If this unit takes a bunch of damage, it doesn't bother me too much. Yeah, I think it's all fine. Alright, let's come back over here. We're ready to go again. Yeah. Alright, so we want most of our stuff coming in this way. So let's have...
We serve the gods!
Something like this. And then maybe...
What? Chaos Marauders!
These 4 units come over this way. Yeah, that sounds good. We'll just keep the Marauder Horsemen back, I think.
The dark gods command me!
Alright, we didn't take more damage on the Furies. Warhounds are getting a bit shot though. Okay. I mean, this is why I put units on this side, is to kind of distract them and get them to build towers over here that are otherwise pretty useless. So, that went to plan. Yeah, I really have mixed feelings, I guess, about these minor settlement sieges. It's like, on the one hand, yes, it's kind of nice to have options with stuff like the tower and barricade placements and the little buffs you get, momentum buff or whatever it's called, for, you know, starting to capture the points, but kind of feels like quite a lot of work and effort for not that much in a lot of cases. So, yeah, I can't say I enjoy fighting a bunch of these battles. Alright, that tower's down. Good. Yeah, let's just get out of there. don't think we can get hit by another tower. If they put resources into building this back again, that's fine. But yeah, the minor settlement sieges are, I think they end up being a little more tedious than it's sort of worth, if that makes sense. Alright, let's just get in here. Okay, it does not look like there's anything that can stop the Dragon Ogres. So, you go in there too.
Sorcerer Lord.
Oh, I was trying to hold down Alt where I did that right click. I thought that would mean my guys would march in formation. Do these guys have spears? They do. Yeah. Just wait a second there, trolls. Let the Marauders go in first. Okay, the Skaven Slave Slingers aren't going to do too much. Alright, if they're going to rush out towards us, that's okay. Yeah, just a little wary of sending the trolls in first against the silly spear rats. Okay, you guys got it there. Dragon Ogres just go straight for the objective, I think. Alright, we're gonna have another big blob. That's alright. Let's give terror-causing capabilities to somebody. Alright, is it me, or is there a large part of this that's not being used? Our guys just don't want to walk on that side of the little bridge or whatever? I mean, we're not taking too much damage, but... yeah, it's sort of an awkward choke point, isn't it? Alright, we've got a few more Spirit Leeches. Let's just try and get this down as well, try and break some of their units. There's so little damage, but it is what we have. Yeah. I'm certainly fine taking a bit more damage to take this settlement. They're not going to be able to come after me with their other army. What are you guys doing? Oh, I see, you have to go all the way around. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, so we can replenish. Where's their lord? He's the warlord in here. Their other kind of dangerous fighter. Don't see him around.
Sorcerer Lord. Chaos Marauders.
Okay, we've almost got this captured, which will take out at least a couple of those towers. Clan Rat Spears here. Yeah, we can just get on and stick these units into them, I think. Ah, there's the warlord. Yeah. Yeah, we're kind of winning this at a cost again. Alright, we've got a lot of our troops up here and swarming around them at least. We've broken those spearmen, or spear rats. Let's try and get this one to rout. If I can break these two units, we can kill most of them off just by having so many troops around them, I think. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Alright, and this one looks like it's kind of terrified as well. Okay, how are we doing over this way? Come on, camera. Oh, those ones are spears. Shoot. Okay.
Chaos Marauders.
Yeah, we should be fine. Oh, we're getting shot again over here. Okay. Could also just withdraw this unit, I suppose. Oh, they actually got an upgraded tower. Okay, looks like we've gotten our way through here.
My mastery absolute.
How's this fight going? Yeah, definitely taking a bit of damage. They're kind of bringing their other troops up here as well. Okay. Guess I can try... yeah, they have committed troops away from here, so I should rush in and try and take those points. Yeah, we did lose a Dragon Ogre. Almost got through that first Spear Rat unit. Don't think they should be too far from the army losses, just because even though it was mostly Skaven slaves, we did kill a bunch of them at the beginning. Don't give up, guys. We've got this. Oh, the rats are holding. Okay. Those are just more Skaven slaves. Have we routed everyone here? Yes. Okay, but some of them might be just fighting to the death. Alright, well, you come up over here and help. Alright, we routed that unit. Good, let's get on to the next one. And let's see. Get some of you to help over here too. Alright, that's the army losses. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I managed to get a decisive victory. Yeah, a bit of a slog, but honestly, not really that much damage. 28,000 damage dealt, but only 766 gold worth of value. Yeah, that's what happens when you fight Skaven. Yeah, so it would have been awesome to have some better AoE magic, but this was an easy enough fight that we did just manage fine without it. And who knows, maybe we have enough souls off that victory. We did kill half of this army, despite the fact that they were just able to run straight off the battlefield. That's alright. Yeah, I'm definitely happy with this result. We might have enough souls to give him devotion to Nurgle. I think something I forgot when I was like early in the campaign when I was looking at the Path of Glory and I just was sort of deciding to focus on using the souls on the Gifts of Chaos instead, is that it does get more expensive the higher rank your characters get, so that's kind of an incentive to commit to the Path of Glory earlier. Alright, so 466 souls. Yeah, that's not too bad. 2,000 gold, that's good. Didn't wipe these units out though. Okay. So yeah, they'll be able to crawl away and replenish. Now, what do we want to do with this? I think I just want to occupy this. We don't have movement to sack and then occupy. We can give it to a vassal later, but let's just occupy it ourselves right now. Okay, and that warlord, who didn't actually do any fighting, did end up dying.
Let us corrupt.
Okay, so rank 11 here. Oh, yeah, 13 souls off of devoting him to Nurgle now. Oh well. Yeah, so maybe...
Foolish, stupid.
Well, they're not able to replenish right now. Do they have more troops here? They don't.
Now, here, listen. This nest.
Yeah, they're willing to make peace, but I need this Dark Fortress. If they're not willing to become my vassal... I'm not paying them 12,000 gold. And again, the problem is I wouldn't mind having them as a vassal, but I need this settlement, so that's just kind of... Yeah, there's no point. It's just far more profitable to hold this ourselves. That also would automatically give us the Goro Madney as a vassal. So yeah, we're just going to wipe them out, I think. Okay, do I need to do anything with this army right now? I don't think so. We've got enough money, we can keep all our units. You don't have to disband this one just yet. I haven't been super impressed with Marauder Horsemen in general this campaign. I like them in theory because you can eventually get these upgrades. In fact, we might as well want to... Yeah, probably want to just do this right now. Well, we'll do it whenever we're next going to have a fight. Right, four experience for that, okay. But yeah, even though they can get upgraded, they're just that little bit fiddly to use in a lot of situations, especially with the new settlement battles, with not having as much space to run around. Alright, what else was going on here? Oh yeah, so I realized I sort of messed up against the Demon Prince because I took his 2 settlements, which is what I was planning, like sneak attack where we attack him and take 2 settlements at once. But the problem is he has a 3rd settlement, and again it's the same situation where like I want the Dark Fortress myself, but if I take this I wipe him out, and I also would ideally have liked to have him as a vassal. So I should have let him keep, say, this, just besiege it. Like, let him keep this as a last settlement so I can take this and occupy it myself, and then subjugate him off of his last settlement, which would be here. But I didn't do that. It's really no big deal. I mean, having him as a vassal or not is not a big problem in the scheme of things. Right, and that was this turn as well. Yeah, and we auto-resolved that fight and took a bit of damage. That's right, okay. Yeah, we've got enough experience here to do some upgrades on these units, but again, until we're actually fighting a battle, let's not bother doing that. Alright, Exalted Hero, yeah, you're going to come down. I think the main threat is going to come from the southeast. Not immediately, but as Grimgor's armies are pushing out and smashing up the Marauders and then eventually the Nurgle Demons. But we've got vision there because we have military, or we have alliances, so I don't think we need a hero that way. Let's just have these Exalted Heroes head down to the army that was just fighting the Skaven. Definitely having a couple of heroes to add a bit of, like, punch to that army would be good. Alright, well these points are going to get reset when I do take that mark of, or devote to Nurgle, but in the meantime, yeah, let's just build up casualty replenishment rate, I think.
Now they will see true power. My eldritch eyes.
Okay, as far as this region goes, I think we're not going to have issues with these settlements being attacked. Let's go for a block army on these ones.
True chaos awaits.
Ah, he succeeded. Okay, so we maybe can catch them.
Not.
Well, we'll see how far away they run. Catching them before they can replenish would be slightly good, and we could just press straight on to Carrick Vlag. Get this Skaven completely cleared up before having to start fighting somebody else.
You dare.
Okay, so I can eventually have this guy joining an army, of course, but right now let's just maybe take more campaign points. So yeah, spreading corruption seems good.
The gods smile.
Alright, and I didn't do skill points here, so
The gods smile.
magical reserves looks fine. Yeah, I'm fine being at a bit of a deficit, I think. I'd much rather have this extra half stack around than disband it and have to recruit it again. Not quite sure how far west I want to push with Archaon, but we kind of need to at least get out of these wars we're in, which means doing something about Malice and, of course, finishing off the Demon Prince.
No.
So yeah, having an extra army is useful. It is something I've noticed in Immortal Empires is you can often run into enemies with like a pretty strong first stack, but if you have a stack and a half, even if it's not as high quality, that does make a big difference. Like in Warhammer 2, you'd often have multiple stacks from the same faction coming at you at once, but you see that a lot less often in this. Alright, I suppose we've done... Yeah, we've done a lot of movement. Let's look at buildings. I'm just going to leave these. We're going to trade into a vassal once the area is completely secure. This I should get to tier 2 though, that's good. And we can also put down... Let's put down the Undivided Corruption for at least a couple of turns. We can change that over to the building discount when this is about to finish to get a discount on the tier 2 buildings. That'll be good. Yeah, don't need any of this stuff though. 3,000 gold to boost chariots that we don't have yet. Yeah, pass on that. Okay, do we have... We do have another sorcerer slot. Nice. So what do I want to do with this sorcerer? I think I want another battle... Yeah. Sorcerer who actually will be casting magic in Honorath's army. Can we recruit him? No, we can't recruit him any closer, can we? Alright, so be it. And we do have the hero rank, yeah. So what do we want then? I think, yeah, this Unearthly Reflexes is definitely a decent skill. Plus 8 is a lot of melee defense. Speed 15%. It's too bad there aren't more traits that give army-wide buffs. I mean, this is Tzeentch Authority, but I don't think we're too close to getting a Lord devoted to Tzeentch. We want to do that eventually, but... On the other hand... You know what? Let's take this guy. Lord of Fire, sure.
What is thy
What does he have over this way? Can actually still devote to Slanesh, even though his trait is the third eye of Tzeentch. That's interesting. Yeah, kind of standard stuff over there. Fair enough.
Good. Now we see.
Okay, these buildings, yeah, are a bit expensive to upgrade, so we're not going to do that. Mainly looking at upgrading, yeah, so this in one turn we can upgrade. That's going to cost us 5,000, so let's switch over to get the discount. Right, and we have stuff to do here, so I think I'm just going to follow the same kind of pattern as those other settlements. Chaos Shrine for the income and the extra sorcerer, and then Spoils of War for the extra income. Yeah, I think we'll be able to reduce most of this deficit just by building buildings if I'm not recruiting more troops. That's a bit expensive. Let's just sit on the tier 1 growth. Right, are we at the point where we can give these settlements to vassals? Not really. No, we need to replenish. Any other settlements I can give to vassals? I think I already sold this one. That's fine. Yeah, just have a quick check here for ally missions. I mean, I guess we may as well accept this. I can't imagine that it's our army that's going to be beating that guy, but it was the only one we had there, so... And there's no penalty for failing those. Yeah, that's right, Azazel's going to come and finish off Crackerjack by the looks of it. I have to think a bit more carefully, you know, in the long term about what I want to do with the Norscan homeland. It sort of makes sense to get vassals and take the Dark Fortresses there before looking too much to the south, but I mean, maybe don't really have time to do that before Grimgor's coming. Yeah, I'm not going to do more building. Let's see here. Can I do... Yeah, can I swap one of these out? Yes. Let's get the Hail of Hellfire going. So, don't think we need this ability too much. Not fighting too many missile troops. I think we'll just be... I don't think we're fighting any difficult siege battles. We can always put it on in a couple of turns again. So, get rid of you and go for Hail of Hellfire. Nice, alright. Yeah, speaking of sieges, Hell Cannons obviously could be useful there.
We shall weave.
And I think I'm right in thinking that I can just pick that up right away. Yes, it's here, I just can't recruit it because my army's full. Okay, good. Alright, don't think anything else really needs doing. Haven't fussed around with my vassals, they're just doing whatever. Let's just go to the next turn. I guess Malice is going to come after the Black Rock before I do. Okay, let's send a hero out then to just see how strong that army is before we move out with Archaon. Yep, here comes the Green Tide. They haven't, no, they haven't actually fought the assault against the Challenge Stone.
I may spare your soul.
They've got 2 full stacks here. I guess they have a 17-unit garrison. Well, this is Colic. Yeah, Colic's not going to last much longer. I think military alliances were a bit of a liability in Warhammer 2, but I think in this situation, yeah, I'll take their money and accept that they might make an ill-advised war declaration. But look, I mean, their hands are full with Grimgor. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Just a bit unfortunate we couldn't have armies in all the places we'd want to try and help here. Admittedly, against those like full crisis stacks with war reinforcements, we couldn't do a great deal. Yeah, Azazel is just going straight for Crackatrak, even ignoring these armies. Alright, well there's going to be some kind of showdown here, because if the dwarves don't throw everything at Crackatrak, they will just lose it. Yeah, like I said last time, it kind of feels on that eastern side like we'd need Kolek's army, Kolek's Marauder Vassals army, and those Nurgle demons to all somehow be in the same place at the same time, like 3 full stacks to have a chance against a crisis stack of Grimgors, and the AI just isn't able to do the coordination well enough. Alright, looks like we might lose Shock Traken to these Kislevites. That's fine. I really don't think they can make much progress here. I mean, they just have a few too many enemies, even if we're not directly focusing on them. Ooh, caravan. They use the underway. They might have gotten away from us here then. Yeah, because they can also still escape if we attack them, or retreat. No, that's too bad. We should probably go after them anyway. Alright, here goes this big battle. Has Azazel bitten off more than he can chew? No, the dwarves got wrecked. Alright, that's surely the end of Crackatrak. Felt like I sent you in order to attack somebody, but I guess there's just someone else took the settlement or whatever it was. Okay. Alright, Sartosan's destroyed. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so nothing too crazy with that end turn.
Chaos.
Can I attack them? No. Shoot. Yeah. I think like all I can really do here then. We're pretty healthy at least. How much replenishment do I get outside the settlement? Oh, still a decent amount. Okay, I think we should just push after the Skaven and try and take this as fast as possible. They've got... yeah, it's a pretty good sized garrison, but it's not super high quality stuff, mostly just clan rats. Yeah, and we don't have anyone coming to attack us from the south. We have... no, we do have a non-aggression pact with these ones, and they are at war with Grimgor, just Grimgor hasn't come and smashed them yet, so... yeah, I think we can be aggressive. Just have a check of whether we can get money from anybody else. Oh, we can. Norska. So he's not fighting any of the Crisis factions, but I guess he... oh yeah, we just have a big boost to attitude because of all our vassals with Archaon's mechanic. Sure.
I'd usually negotiate with my sword, but today...
yeah, that's just kind of too much money to pass up at this point. Another of those cases where we're making agreements we might want to break later if we want to vassalize Wulfric, but right now we'll just take the cash. Yeah, let's pass on an alliance though. Just how much would we want or offer? Nah.
Darkly.
I must eat, feed.
So Clan Mulder... if we were wanting a defensive alliance with Clan Mulder, this would be the time to get it.
What want?
Again, though, I think I'll pass on that. It's kind of more tempting with Clan Mulder because it's gonna, yeah, they're sort of a useful ally to have. They're gonna get strong. With the ambush attack mechanic, they have that advantage compared to other sort of allies and races that they can, you know, basically perform pretty well on the campaign map. We also could get access to allied units. How about... okay, how about this? They definitely want a defensive alliance. Could I bring them into another war with one of our enemies. Probably not, right? Yeah, Grimgor's going to be too strong, I bet. Oh wow, he would be willing to do that. You know what? I think this is a pretty good deal then. And pay us still, yeah. Wow. Not that he's going to be, like, probably participating and doing much against Grimgor, but you know what? I think I'll take this.
Experiment tester.
Avoid the military alliance still, though, I think. Yeah, they've not got more gold anyway.
Crossbones.
Okay, yeah, let's hold off on other alliances. Yeah. Peace treaty with Clan Ferric. Well,
Now here, listen. This
yeah, again, it's the same situation as last turn. I just want their territory, and they're not going to be. They can't give that to me. At least I don't think. No, they can't give me their last settlement. That the game doesn't let them do that. So, all right. I suppose we've got line of sight now of the Throt's armies, although not of what's inside them. So what tier is Helpit? 3. Yeah, Helpit looks like it never actually got taken by Krakadrak, even when they were throwing their weight around with the crisis stacks, so... Yeah, so Throt's kind of busy just fighting Kislev. Fair enough. Alright, getting him to join the war against Grimgor might end up being useful, who knows. So, let's go after these Skaven again. Let's do the block attempt.
Sorcerer's blast.
Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. Yeah, so they've kind of trolled me with the positioning here, because there's a river. They've actually underway hopped somehow into the middle of the river, but this guy like ran out of movement, even though it looked like he should easily be able to get there. It's not too big a deal, because that was just an army block. Man, that would have been annoying if I was going for an attack or something. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do here...
Impossible.
I wish this showed their normal movement. I'm not too concerned about getting attacked by this army. Oh, we can actually head across the river that way, although it would take 3 turns. I think I would...
Yes. Oh, yes.
Trying to decide how cautious to be here. We don't have a particularly strong army, but
No.
it should be enough that even getting ambushed by this pile of Skaven slaves that we beat it once already, it really shouldn't be a problem. We've also got a hero right here. Oh, that doesn't really help us with the ambush attack, though. The stalk stance, or whatever it's called. If I go into Force March, though... that doesn't look like it gets us over here any faster. Alright, let's do this. I think that keeps us in our own territory. Yeah, it does. Okay. Don't think we'll have a problem if we're ambushed. And I don't think these Skaven are going to come try and go after this settlement. Yeah, we'll have to just see. Public order's a bit of a problem here, and I've turned off the taxes too. Would love to make that extra 600, but... I mean, obviously the issue is the Skaven corruption. Is this going to turn around? Bit hard to say. It might do. Yeah. Can we spend a little gold just to get extra... No, I guess not. We already get the corruption from this building. Okay. Alright, what are we doing with other heroes and stuff? Alright, you can come down here. Unfortunately, these exalted heroes are not going to quite arrive in time to help attack the last Skaven settlement, but they'll be there for the next battles after that. And what's happening over this way? Right, so Archaon's close to full strength. Can we actually get to Black Rock? No, because Malice is besieging it. Okay, let's send out a hero then.
The gods.
What is this foolishness?
Things may get unpleasant for you.
Yeah, so I think Malice has a full stack plus those extra 3 units. Unfortunately, they have a hero here too, which means sneaking around with Archaon is going to be a bit tricky. We could just stand here and go into encamp stance, and then basically react to whatever the situation, you know, however the situation develops at Black Rock. This army will probably come to the Bilious Cliffs, but that's fine. Oh, we can actually just go kill them. Oh, never mind. Let's just do that then. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll slaughter in your name.
Oh, excuse me.
There is only war.
Alright, well, we can't bring our Grex. That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, there's Malice.
Futile.
Too bad we can't get to him either. It rates our army is slightly stronger. We can't see quite what he has. He can get out to sea, but not by very much. Yeah, let's just finish this army off. I'm assuming...
I will put out your eyes.
No.
I will rip.
There's nothing diplomatically we can do with them now. Alright, I'm kind of resigned to just wiping this faction out rather than vassalizing them. And yeah, I think that's okay. I'm assuming we can beat this army and effectively force march. Yeah. Don't think this is going to be too much of a problem. No. Oh, that was good. Yeah, that was good to do. Yeah, let's just grab the extra replenishment.
Syrians are gods.
So what's happening?
My visions predict failure.
So the Demon Prince gets the first turn. Malice is out of reinforcement range. So won't they just sally out and kill and force this army to withdraw? But maybe Malice is fine with that, I guess. We do want to get over here though and take this off Malice, because if he has a full stack plus the garrison forces here, that could be a pain to deal with. Can I do anything useful? Assault his units. It's probably just not really impactful enough.
There'll be a reckoning.
Okay, let's sail back this way. Still replenishing a decent amount at sea, that's good. And what are we doing now with Archaon? We've gotten... Yeah, we've got Chaos Unchained, we've got Ascension to Demonhood. Guess I can start putting some points into the red line here for, yeah, boosting non-demonic infantry. I think I'm always going to have some combination of Aspiring Champions, Chaos Warriors in Archaon's army. So yeah, making them stronger. Melee attack and armor, and then eventually armor, melee defense, and spell resistance. Yeah, physical resistance would be a lot better, but sure, let's go for that.
The storm of chaos gathers.
Okay, and then our other lord here.
We shall weave the fates.
What are you doing? How much territory does Malice have? Just trying to figure out how long a campaign we're in for here.
Have 10 heartbeats.
1 settlement. He just does this. Okay. Oh, let's bring our other army over then, because we might be able to just speed that up. Get rid of Malice pretty quickly. We have to bear in mind that they also could come attack us here, but yeah, looking at this, I don't think they're going to want to do that. Alright, and we can sell the Tower of Flies to I won't sell the Blias Cliffs yet because we probably want to make use of that next turn, but we can sell this to the Tong. We could also sell it to these Nurgle guys. I actually like that better, I think, because... yeah, it's going to take them a long time to develop this settlement if they don't have access to a bit of growth and stuff from the other 2 minor settlements. So let's just give them this whole province eventually. Yeah, so let's sell them the Tower of Flies.
Ignore the maggots. They harmless. Mostly.
Alright, that's not a ton of gold, but I'm not really doing this for the gold. And yeah, of course, we didn't invest anything into this, so sure.
Good.
Hopefully that gets them growing a bit faster, we'll see. Okay, no more ally missions. Yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. We need more allegiance. We only have the outpost with the Khorne guys, and we need 13 allegiance for each Chaos Warrior of Khorne unit, I think. So yeah, we can almost get a second one. Probably want that down here in the south. I definitely think Chaos Warriors of Khorne would be a good unit against Greenskins when that time comes. Alright, and our new sorcerer needs to head down this way as well. Yeah.
Go now.
Okay, then we're on to just buildings. Well, we haven't exactly reduced the deficit this turn, but I think provided we've got all of our Dark Citadels growing, we will be making more and more money gradually. Yeah, this does so little for us. I don't even care about repairing it, I think. Yeah, that's going to take a while to get to tier 4, that's fine. Tribe Slaughter. Yeah, this and possibly this we also want to give to another vassal. We can sort that out later, I think. Okay, let's sit on the rest of the gold. I don't think we have too much else to do here. We did see that caravan. Sadly, we can't. Oh, that's not zoomed to the caravan. Yeah, we can't do much with the caravans. It's really nice if you can sort of attack them along this route through the path, the pass in the mountains here. Definitely profitable to do that, but yeah, it just requires having an army kind of in the right place at the right time, which we don't have. Forgot where that caravan actually ended up. Oh, it's over this way. Yeah, it looks like you got a bit lost there, maybe.
Always ready for a headbutting contest.
Yeah, and these ones aren't willing to just become a vassal by asking, but they will be after we take... well, we'll automatically get them as a vassal when we take that, so that's all fine. Yep, alright. Nothing else to do this turn then, I think. We don't need to recruit that Hell Cannon just yet. We can probably pick it up. Yeah, picking it up for the battle at Carrick Vlag sounds good. Okay. Yeah, so I think what happened there was the Demon Prince, the garrison did sally out and break the siege, but on Malice's turn they just re-besieged, and obviously Malice is there to support. So probably we should let Malice win that siege and then go attack what's left of his army, although he's probably not going to take too much damage taking the settlement based on how little they had in there. But if we can get our second army over and have a stack and a half, I'll be pretty confident. We may not be able to auto-resolve, but I think we'll be stronger for sure. We can beat them manually. Alright, and is Crackerjack going to last? I guess they're going to last another turn or two, because Azazel's just happy to besiege them. How about Kolek and the Challenge Stone? Rip. Yeah. It's a little hard to tell which of these armies are crisis stacks. Generally, the Lord above rank 20 is a good indication, but there's a bit of randomness there. I think it's possible for crisis lords to be like rank 18 or 19. Might depend on the faction. Oh no, they haven't had their turn yet, so the Ecstatic Legion might still take Crack-a-Track right here. But they didn't. Fair enough. Yeah, let's not do a defensive alliance of you. This army's kind of trying to sneak back into Grimgor's territory. I wonder if they'll get away with it. The AI is very kind of cowardly cautious on the campaign map in Warhammer 3 in terms of like trying to position to not be attacked and so on. It can be a little annoying. Definitely, I've noticed going into ambush stance just to make your army hidden and making the enemy move less cautiously is a bigger deal even than in Warhammer 2 where it was pretty, you know, a pretty important like element of strategy on the campaign map. Right, if you're going to make that attack, you better... okay. I was going to say you better win, but I guess it's raiding them's just fine. Zinch Demons are sending an army out, that's cool. Yeah, they can come help against Malice. Yeah, but now they're going to have... Well, they can retreat this, I guess. Yeah. But probably they can follow up again with this army in force march. Yep. Okay, well, rip vassal army. Yeah. So much for yeah, so much for what I was just saying about the AI being cautious on the campaign map. It's kind of, you could see that was happening. Like, I mean, even I, as the non-cheating player, had line of sight of that other army that could come down in force march. I think so far in this campaign, my vassals' armies have not made a fantastic contribution, let's say. Alright, maybe... Oh, maybe it was all a cunning plan. The Slanesh vassal took the loss so that the Goromadni could come and kill off that Kizelvite stack. Nice. Alright, well that worked out. Fair enough. Galaxy Brain AI, etc. Yeah, and Heralds of the Tempest got wiped out. I think in theory they can be revived, but I'm not worrying about that right now. Okay, let me check the time real quick. Already over an hour, jeez.
Ready.
Alright, well... I guess the good thing about them having a second lord is that we have the option of attacking them outside the settlement.
Think me fool! I foresee destruction.
It's looking a bit awkward though, isn't it? There's a lot of rats to get through. Yes, and sadly this army is going to be close to full strength by the time we get over there. Alright, I think we can still deal with them though. They don't have anywhere near as much Skaven corruption here, which is good. That means fewer menace below.
No, you failed.
Yeah, they do have a Grace here. Yeah. Alright, well, I think next time I probably will just go ahead and march towards them, but I'll have a bit of a think about whether there's anything else I can do to make that last fight against Clan Ferric easier. In the meantime, thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next part.